Welcome, Gemini. This is Solomon. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of May the 8th to the 14th of 2017. Of course, these will be general, but I focus on love life energies mostly. If you would like a private reading, you can always go to the description of the video where my website, Psychicloveheals, will be accessible for you to actually book a reading. All right, so I'm going to do about 5 cards, and if I do need to clarify some energies as to why that card may pop out, I'll do that. But I'll just let you know what these cards may mean to me and what you may be experiencing this week. So energies for Gemini for the week of May 8th to the 14th of 2017. Spirit. So you do have the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is the card of wishes, desires, dreams, fulfillment, just being hopeful. You know, you're getting things that you actually want. You're seeing good signs of something. A lot of times this is the emotional state of pleasure. You know, you possibly have been waiting for something and it shows up. It may come through, whether this is a person, an idea, something being approved that you've been waiting on, but something is there. All right. So let's see the energies for Gemini. Very good card to see. Gemini, May 8th to the 14th. We have the 4 of Swords, and you know this is a card about resting, reflecting, just contemplating things. Maybe you do get your desires and wishes. You see something, now you're kind of contemplating, just allowing it to just you know, go over in your mind about something. You know, for some of you out there, let's clarify the 4 of Swords though. You know, what you're thinking about, what you might be thinking about for some of you. For Gemini. 4 of Swords. Okay. 4 of Swords, So the 3 of Pentacles is showing up with that 4 of Swords. So you may have been thinking about creating something with your romantic partner, with your in your household, at your job. It's possibly something that you've been working on, a project of your own, something new, whether you're reading, writing, building something. You're thinking about that new idea, how to further it along. This is about the initial achievement or the initial stages of something. You're presenting it, you know, trying to present something. And maybe, you know, that gets approved. Maybe you're seeing good signs about your efforts, or someone comes along to kind of help you out. Now, some of you, this is focusing on that new beginning. You know, as the Magician is here as a major arcana, this is the sign of Aries for some of you, but it is learning, you know, being able to communicate. Mercury is starting to move forward. So this in an upright position, this is something that you do want to see. New beginnings in love, a new job, relocating, or whatever it is. That's a very good card to see. Other energies for Gemini for the week of Now you do have the 5 of Cups. You know, all that good energy is there. And this goes right in alignment with that 4 of Swords, where you're possibly thinking about some regret, some loss for a lot of you that have gone through some type of change and transition. And maybe you're not seeing, for some of you, you're not seeing what's so happy, you know, about your current situation, even though there may be other things, you know, maybe financial things that are there, but emotionally, sometimes you may be maybe put off by something for some of you out there. Clarify the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups for Gemini. Clarify the 5 of Cups for Gemini. Some of you, you know, may be sad about having to make a decision about something, having to move on, you know. You know, and this, the 2 of Cups is, the 2 of Swords is coming out, you know, thinking about a decision of maybe moving forward, maybe leaving a job or something like that. You know, you could be thinking about a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. For some of you, the Queen of Pentacles is there. Maybe how to rearrange the home. You know, you're just at home working, doing things on your own, but maybe not completely fulfilled when it comes to maybe the connection that you want to make with a certain person. Clarify this 2 of Swords again. Yeah, so for some, you know, you're getting something that you want. For others, not so much. You may be getting something, but it might not be exactly what you want. And that's why there's possibly some anger or resentment coming from you, where the moon is there. You know, you're not quite satisfied just yet, as the moon is about being unclear, things that the truth not being quite revealed. maybe communication not coming through as much as you would like to because someone may be away from you at this time. So there could be a bit of confusion where the moon is, another major arcana in the upright position. So it could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you may be thinking about, which is causing you a lot of confusion or anxiety or fears that you may be having. All right, I'll pull one more card for you for this week. Gemini. Okay. And the card is the Eight of Cups reversed. Now, you may feel stuck or trapped in a situation where you would want to completely move on and you feel like you can't move on because you don't have all of the answers just yet. You don't have that right away. Like someone is saying they've moved on, so now that you can move on, and because they don't, it's like you're just stuck, in a limbo for a lot of you out there, and you're needing that clarity. You want to understand how to address certain things. Sometimes this is staying in a marriage or a relationship or whatever it is, even a job that you don't completely like, that you don't really want to deal with anymore, but you're staying there because, I'm used to it, or because I feel like I just need to wait a little while longer. This doesn't necessarily mean it's completely bad, but it can be unhealthy if you're just here and not able to float on and do different things where you could give some of your energy to. All right, so let's see from the romance angels what this may be about for Gemini. So we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and that's possibly causing that frustration within a lot of you out there. We do have the card of free yourself. It's time to take back control over your life. So this is when you do give control over to someone else. You're not really able to make decisions because you may feel a bit stuck because they're not communicating or opening up to you in some way. So you feel forced, in a restrictive scenario. And then we do have the cards of codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is being attached to a certain person, not being able to move around, you're just feeling stuck and trapped. Sometimes this is dealing with different drugs and things like that. This is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. When you do feel hurt, you're having to move on and forgive this person for hurting you. If you've hurt someone, being bold enough to forgive another person for, hurting them. And then you have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that's being playful, not so serious. Having lighthearted communications and playfulness with your partners. Sometimes you're not able to because they're closed off, but you can find other ways to be playful with friends, with family. Do things with yourself that will bring about some kind of lighthearted pleasures within you. So I do hope that these messages resonated with your energies this week. Okay, if you would like that private reading, you can always come to me via my website, which is in the description of the video again. So much love and much light. Have a good one.